Over $9 billion worth of Bitcoin has been moved out of MT, GOX, and as we all know, they have a debt repayment deadline at the end of October. As a result, the market is reacting quite strongly to this. And since we hit $70,000, we've gone all the way down to $67,000. In today's update video, I'll talk about what this means for Bitcoin right now, what it means for the near future, what it means in the bigger picture, and what we should be watching for next. So without further ado, don't forget to hit that like button again if you have more than 1,000 likes. That would be great. Now that that's out of the way, let me get to the content. First, some breaking news: over $9 billion worth of Bitcoin has been moved from the MT, GOX wallet. The market is getting scared by the transfers. At the time Miles was writing, it was $7 billion, but now it's $9 billion because they have to pay back a lot of debts by the end of October. That's why we expect some big sales to happen. Like Miles said, I'm not really worried about it because the market has known this since January, so why start panicking about it now while it's happening? I don't think there's a big reason to worry about it, but it will definitely cause a lot of sell pressure, which will eventually make the buying chance even better. Right now, Bitcoin is still consolidating. Yesterday, we saw a small rise from that consolidation phase and we went up. But it looks like we need a new perspective on this pattern, and for now, we're still consolidating. Regarding the upper solving support line, we've bounced off of it 4 times in a row, and now we're testing this level again. This means that Bitcoin is at a very important point in the market right now. On the other hand, if you look at horizontal support, we're testing this previous market high, which was previously acting as resistance, and now seems to be acting as support for Bitcoin. So we're still at a very important point in the market, and this upward sloping support line is where I think Bitcoin is going to be bouncing off. I'm not sure for sure, but it's likely that Bitcoin is going to be bouncing off this range. And yes, while we're consolidating, you should know that we've been trading in an upward sloping trend, and this trend will probably continue higher if we do break out of this consolidation phase right now. So I'm going to pay close attention to this pattern, and if we do break above the previous high in the market, which is around 6.5 million US dollars, that's when the bigger trend will change, and it's likely that we'll be going down from there. So right now, still also this previous high we created, I don't really like it, to be honest, because what I want to be seeing is that Bitcoin is going to continue the trend upwards here, which I still think is a very likely scenario, but with the FUD in the market right now from MT. GOX, yeah, it's going to be a little bit harder for Bitcoin to be pushing up ever so. Bitcoin still in the midst of this massive consolidation phase here, and the reason we came down is of course due to the fact of the FUD of the MT GOX scenario, and basically what we're seeing right here is that Bitcoin so far is still holding above 67,000 US dollars, but I want to be pointing out, if we do come back towards 67,000 US dollars, that is going to be the level where I think that the ultimate support is going to get found for Bitcoin. And if we break below this level right here, we're going to be going down to 65,000 US dollars, and that will be, of course, definitely a very bearish step for Bitcoin. So hopefully we can still bounce from off this region. Maybe we can create somewhat of a W pattern right now here with a higher low scenario boom, like within high, higher low, and then of course we take out that previous high right here. I still think that is a very likely scenario to be playing out for Bitcoin, and if we're going to be looking about where the liquidity is being built up in the market, we can still see that the majority of the liquidity is laying above us, to be exact, more than $4.6 billion worth of Bitcoin. Short liquidations is laying somewhere around 74,000 US dollars. This, together with the fact that the filling rates remain to be currently negative to neutral, it really indicates for me that we are most likely still going to be seeing a squeeze higher before anything else is really going to be happening. And yes, also, I have set up my full take profit target on 74,000 US dollars, to be exact 73.8 thousand, because I believe that the risk for me is going to be too high if we do break above that region to hold my trade open. So yeah, I am also looking to be taking profit on my trade anytime soon, and whenever Bitcoin is going to come close towards that level, and whenever we fill up that level, I'm going to let you know, of course, on the channel what my next rate is going to be here, because I'm already thinking about taking a next rate if that is going to be playing out here. So if you are interested in joining me with these trades, or if you're interested in trading yourself in general, don't forget to check it out in the link description of today's video. Because if you're ready to go to the link description of today's video, press on this link right here. You can currently claim a free $200 trade on Bitcoin or Ethereum, and all you need to do for that is deposit $100 in your first 7 days, and boom, you can start to claim your free $200 trade on Bybit. It's super simple. Go to the link description of today's video, press on this link right here, and sign up an account and deposit with the $100 to claim your free initial deposit bonus. So going forward and towards the content, we can currently also start to see that yes, on the bigger perspective of all these consolidation phases, we're creating quite a massive breakout. We're creating this massive bull flag pattern on Bitcoin, and we are actually consolidating above resistance and flipping this previous resistance right now into significant support here. So I actually really like this breakout, what we're currently seeing here, and the price cycle of this breakout is laying somewhere around 1000000 000, and I ultimately think that Bitcoin is going to be going towards 1000000 000, and probably beyond it is just a matter of time before we're going to be reaching it. I mean, currently, just like I just said on Bitcoin, I think that we're still in the midst of this consolidation phase, and whenever we break outside of this region right here, this big consolidation phase we've been trading in for such a long time, we're going to be seeing a massive breakout. And also, if you're looking this short, we're creating a descending bouldering wedge, and the moment we're going to be breaking above the resistance, that is the point where we're going to be seeing that big breakout. You can clearly see Bitcoin has been moving up very quickly over the course of the entire year. Now we're consolidating in this descending bouldering wedge here, which is a typical bullish bias consolidation pattern, especially after we created such a significant lag towards the upside. It is going to be likely that we are going to be seeing that continuation happening right here. So this bull flag pattern is about to be breaking out, and if we're going to be looking at the spot Ethereum, and if we're going to be looking at the spot Bitcoin ETF inflows, so far we don't have the data for today. But last 2 weeks we saw more than $2 or $3 billion worth of inflows, so that's actually quite massive as well for Bitcoin. And honestly, what we're about to be seeing is just a massive altcoin season is going to be happening anytime soon, so make sure to prepare for it, because the Bitcoin dominance is seeing a break of structure, is seeing the breakdown of the rising, which better we're going to be having a big move anytime soon. So please do not fade the entire market. Something big is about to be happening right here. So this is it for me. In today's update, I explained to you what currently is happening, and please do not miss it. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.